Good morning. Happy Tuesday here from the Pacific Northwest. I am coming on live today because I heard a report that I actually heard this the other day, but this morning it made national news here in the United States. So I thought I would share that with you and how it relates to the business that I do online. So, hello and good morning. If you're with me live today, please go ahead and say hello and let me know where you're coming from. And if you're on the replay, please do the same. If we haven't met before, my name is Julie McNamara, and I love to be outdoors. I am so excited that it is beautiful weather this week, and I also own an online business. Wanted to talk today about Nautilus. Okay, so a lot of you know about Nautilus, right? It's healthcare equipment. A lot of people use it in the gyms, is where you find it mostly, but they also have home equipment that people buy and things like that, right? Well, because of 2020, of what happened, Nautilus's stock and income and their bottom line that they made a ton of money. The reports came back that they did well over what they expected, and they said a lot of that had to do with the consumer company to consumer or business to consumer advertising that they were doing because during 2020 you couldn't go to a gym, right? So they started marketing to people online, or people started looking up their own things where they started, doing more business to consumer, which is great. Okay, that's really great. And that is what's so relevant to what I'm talking about now is they said they wanted to be able to shift with demand, because they realize, of course, in the online space, shifting with demand, you have to be relevant and keep up in what's happening in the new age of technology. They said they realize everybody's going online. They're trying to make it more interactive, like those little bikes that you can ride, like Peloton and things that you can ride, and you can visually see yourself riding. Or if you're doing a running app, you can look like you're running through a national park or some remote place that they've done this, which is really cool technology. So they're integrating all that. But what's also really cool is every minute, and I've shared this fact before, but it just blows my mind that every minute consumers spend in the online e-commerce space $1 million a minute. That is absolutely mind-blowing. Well, Nautilus took advantage of that, and they started to shift their way of doing business, and they're doing a lot more business to consumer advertising, marketing, and selling. So I thought that was really awesome, because today we have our live workshop, which is very relevant to what I'm talking about with Nautilus, because we work with businesses, companies, to work directly with them. And what's awesome about that too is Nautilus, for example, would do all of the marketing and keep all the products and ship everything. I don't have to do all that, but we do the business with them, and we make a profit off that, right? And they've relied on this, and they've made a ton of money with it. So they're continuing that path, and they're realizing that by shifting their whole brand and how they do things, because gyms aren't really going to open anytime too soon, is what they're saying. They're not going to rely on that. How it's going to change. They're going to go with this new way of thinking, which is what I've been trying to share with you guys. There is a new way of thinking and ways to be working online that is so powerful, so profitable. And today at 5 o'clock Pacific time, so Google that wherever you are in the world, 5 o'clock Pacific, we have our live webinar that goes over how this works and how you can access that, which is really cool. That we share all of that information with you. It was really mind opening for me when I first saw it. So you can register right down here, right there. You can register, and you get a link, but make sure you check your junk folder, because sometimes it goes there if we haven't communicated before, because it is a large video file, because automatically you're sent a replay. If you want to watch a replay anytime, if you can't make the 5 o'clock Pacific, which sometimes in other parts of the world is 1 a.m. or 4 a.m, or wherever you are in the world. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Otherwise, everybody have a fantastic week. I hope everybody had a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. I had a very great Mother's Day, and a couple surprises. It was just really filled my heart. So it was really awesome. And then we just found out yesterday, I got a picture. I'll have to post it. We just got our picture of our puppy litter. Our litter was born, and we're getting a new puppy. If you didn't know that, we're getting another doodle, an Australian Labradoodle this time. We have a golden doodle right now. So I'll share some pictures of that. We pick them up next month in June, and there'll be some blog pictures, I guess, I can look at, and I can snap some pictures of it. So anyway, that's it for today. We'll see you guys today at 5 o'clock Pacific. Really relevant, and how Nautilus is utilizing the same kind of things that we're talking about, but they take care of all the huge cost of that, right? They stock, they ship, they do all those things. We don't do any of that. But anyway, really cool information. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.